What's up, YouTube? Penguin321. Sorry about the video cutting off. The battery died, and I had to wait to get home to replace the batteries. Where was I? I believe I was talking about like Battle Fader in boxes, or high-priced card versus buying the set to get the card. I believe that was what I was talking about. Yeah. Sorry about the lighting. I know it's a lot different. I was at work when I was shooting the other video. Anyways, back to the video. I had a friend a few years ago, back in 2007, back when Tactical Evolution came out. And if you guys know Tactical Evolution, when it first came out, the thing that was good in there was Ill Blood. Ill Blood was a secret rare valued at, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was like $140, something like that. It was like 140, 160, somewhere around that, I believe. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it's 200. Anyway, not the point. I had a friend at the time. Like, I didn't know prices of cards at the time. I was still playing casually. Like, I think I was playing old school zombies with Ryukoh, Clown Zombies, and Pyramid Turtle because I thought it was funny. He came in and he'd buy booster box after booster box trying to get a no blood. Like, he'd open one, not get anything, go buy another booster box, and they're $90 boxes. Like, it's obviously not cheap. Yeah, like, he'd just do that trying to get the pack. Like, if you guys know Tactical Evolution, I mean, good things out of there. I mean, decent, we Blazing Butterfly, Necrogardna, stuff like that. But, like, Necrogardna didn't even have a use until 2 sets later when Lightsworns came out. Like, Lightsworns wasn't even thought of yet, because OCG, I think, as far as we knew, was Phantom Darkness with Gigaplan and Lonefire and whatnot. So I guess Blazewing had somewhat of a use if you wanted to go that route. But good plants didn't really come out till Crossroads, which is like 2 years later. Anyways, like, why would you spend that much money on the set trying to get a card when, like, out of the set, all you want is the Ill Blood? Like, that's all you want. Why would you spend that much money on a set that you don't really want, you don't think will ever be useful? I mean, you end up spending so much more money. Then back to the Dark Grepher thing that I said earlier. Dark Grepher versus Armageddon Knight. I mean, I know there'd be some people that'll probably argue that. Like, there are some decks that Armageddon Knight would be more useful. I had to reread Dark Grepher because I forgot that Dark Grepher doesn't just send one when he's summoned. But like, let's say a Vayu Turbo deck. I've had few people at my locals argue Armageddon Knight is better than Dark Grepher and a Vayu Turbo. Obvious reasons why it's not. Like I said, Dark Grepher can instantly dad Dark Arm Dragon. I mean, basic Armageddon Knight, you summon it, it's a 1400 beater, you'd be able to mill either a Vayu or a Sirocco. Whereas with Dark Grepher, you can discard a Sirocco to special summon it, normal summon some other Blackwing, and just do a bunch of stupid stuff. Type of thing. Like, you can instantly Vayu sync that turn just because of a Dark Grepher. Obvious reasons why it's better. Yugioh Scrubs. Like, I don't know, I think they overthink things a lot. Like, they look at the effects and think of what could happen too much, not what's going to happen, but the potential of what could happen. Whereas most of the time there's a better version of the card it would just be a lot more consistent. Cause, like, I have my cousin, he's running the Vayu Turbo with Armageddon Knights right now, reason being he can't afford the Dark Greffers, so he's hoping to pack one out of Turbo Pack 3. I'm wishing him good luck with that. So, yeah, shout out to my cousin Connor. Anywho, yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrubs, like, upcoming sets, I've had a bunch of people argue with Pot of Duality. I mean, I will agree that you can't really, it's not an overly great card, but it's definitely not a card you want to pass over, because of the fact that you get it's not, like, it's basically an Upstart Goblin, but at the same time, it's better than an Upstart Goblin because you get to see the cards before drawing. Like, Blackwing deck, like, you don't, one of my friends, Moses, and has talked about, he has a problem with cards for Black Feathers, type of thing. Like, you can't special summon. He thinks that Blackwings need to special summon. Like, I think he needs to, like, Moses, if you're watching this, like, go ahead and text me, but, like, I think he needs to realize that Blackwings don't need to special summon every single turn. Like, they need to slow down a little. Like, they're able to slow down a little bit. Like, if you just summon a Shura, play Pot of Duality, look at the top 3, and there happens to be a Kalut there, like, you're gonna add a Kalut to your hand, and that's gonna save you for a turn. You don't need to swarm kill And if you already have the hand where you can swarm and kill them in a turn, then, well, just do that. You don't even need to play the Pot of Duality. But Pot of Duality is a good out. I mean, Monarchs, Pot of Duality, you don't even need to special summon anyway. So you can automatically, like, grab your Caius and go Caius. Type of deal like that. Or even just, hey, there's a Battle Fader, grab a Battle Fader. I've had people saying that it's like, it's not that great of a card, it's just an Upstart Goblin, but it is a lot more than an Upstart Goblin. Just saying that, from my opinion, my point of view, type deal. But yeah, like, people that spend that much on a set, like, I don't understand. Like, if you think it's a really good set, or even that there's not even, if there's not anything you want, you just feel like buying it for trade fodder, then that's okay, but if you honestly think that nobody's ever going to want cards from there, I mean, I use the point with Absolute Power Force, obviously a bad set to put an example, because there are more things that people want from there, Super Nil, Mega Hamster, Battle Fader, etc., etc. But let's say like a set like, I don't know, Legend of Blue Eyes, like, it's a good collection, but people aren't ever going to trade for it. Like, Ultra Rare Monster Reborn, Super Dark Hole, I mean, it's good for collection, but it's never going to have a use as far as playability, for the most part. Like, yeah, we had Monster Reborn for 2 formats, or for 1 format for some odd reason, but that was cool. Anywho, getting off topic. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really have much more to say about this. I just, like I said, I just kind of wanted to shoot a video. Scrubs. Yeah, like, don't spend too much arguing. Like, make sure you know what you're talking about, type of deal. Like, I got a box right here. Haven't thrown it away yet. Shining Darkness. I think it's a pretty overhyped set, in my opinion. I feel like there are a bunch of people that are saying Infernities, blah blah blah, but as high-ranked tournaments have shown, Infernities really haven't done much. Like, they've dominated a little bit. They've won a YCS. But at the same time, if you look at the YCS, they did not dominate whatsoever. It just happened to be like the 1 or 2 Infernities that managed to get there to the finals and win, because they got lucky. I don't think too highly of it. I mean, it is a stupid deck. It is really stupidly good. Like, if you have potential to go off that fast, there's a problem. Frog FTK is trash. Like, it's stupid good. I don't know, I'm kind of going off topic, I know this, but there's really much I can say about Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrubs. I mean, Scrubs, they argue way too much. They'll actually, like, almost get in a fight because they think they're right most of the time. Like, little kids in my locals, God, what was the card? Like, they'll say Sakuretsu Armor is better than Mirror Force. Price-wise, I understand that. But at the same time, Mirror Force, it's a potential 1 for 5. Like, you can just wipe out their entire field. It's a little bit worse now because of Starlight Road, but at the same time it's more balanced, and it's still a better choice than Sakuretsu Armor. Like, they'd rather run things like Sakuretsu and Draining Shield because they can run them in 3s, but you can run them at 3s because they're not really that great. Sakuretsu was great at a time, but I think that time's passed. Like, I think it'll be good in the future again, but at the same time, I really don't think it's going to be, like, overly great. Like, 1 for 1 is just out of the game for the most part. You know, you got things like Judgment Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon. Like, you can call Dark Arm Dragon a 1 for 1, but when he's on the field, he's destroying at least 3 cards if you don't bottom the Simmer Book of Moon or something. Like, he's getting rid of at least 3 cards time and time again, which, in my opinion, it turns from a 1 for 1 for a, like, 1 for 3, 1 for 7, blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about Scrubs. What you guys think about in the game. Experiences with them. Like I said, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm calling people Scrub. I'm just saying, if you're gonna argue a bad card over a good card, or spend that much on a set when all you want is 1 card in the set, and then say that we're the stupid ones for spending money on cardboard, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of pointless. Like, me, I will admit it. I mean, I'll buy all my singles. Trust me, any of you out there, it saves a lot of money. Like, I used to buy the set, like Light of Destruction. I spent a lot of money trying to get the Light Swarms. I eventually just got so fed up with it, I just bought the dang things. Like, you save so much money. Now, if you're going to go with the set, like, if you find Light of Destruction Special Editions, I will highly suggest those. Those things just, at least for me, those things are packed with hollows. Like, I think I pulled out of like 5 special editions, I pulled like 3 Ultimate Celestias, an Ultra Celestia, a Lumina. Like, it was filled with Light Swords. Got an Ultimate Recharge a while back. Like, those things were good. So if you go to a set scope, I would suggest the special editions most of the time. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this video. So I think you guys get the idea. So I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, yo.